वाह भैया नेचर लवर।
तेरा नंबर आ गया। मैं भी किसी में इतनी नेचर
है ना छोड़।
राहुल तो भी डिफेंडर है गंदा वाह नाम नहीं तैयार कर
मेरे को लो बीच में।
कितने बंदे रहते हैं
मतलब हो जाता है। ओहो
नंबर कैसे
ओहो यार नंबर रहेगा। है ना ओए दिखा दे ओए। और का पता नहीं लगा मैं अबे बस ठीक तो कवर नहीं आने वाला यार
Costa is the target. There's a little bit of debate as to whether it would be Sergio Costa playing up front or maybe Rodrigo, the other striker. Diego Costa has won the day. Here's Rafael Guerreiro. Ronaldo. Jose Font. Hasn't played a great deal of football in the past year. The Portuguese centre-half, Font, who's now with Chinese club Dalian Yifang. Nacho, the man who gave away the penalty. Busquets. Iniesta. Diego Costa. Again, there's targets in the middle. Cross was too deep, though. Easily gathered by Rui Patricio. Fernando Hierro is like a box of tricks on the edge of the technical area. He's constantly moving up and down, urging his players. The newly installed Spanish national coach. Work wide by Moutinho. Cedric, here's Moutinho again. This is Rafael Guerreiro. Guerreiro. And just that little bit of pressure from Costa meant the slight miss kick from the goalkeeper. Guedes just beaten to it by Koke. Here's Piqué. Worked out wide by Isco. Ramos. Isco. Iniesta. Slowly making strides forward, Spain. Iniesta again. Silva wanted the ball played forward to him. Picked up on this near side by Nacho. Away by Ronaldo, and Portugal might be able to break away here. It's Gonçalo Guedes, and Ronaldo making the run on this near side. Guedes will have to go all the way on his own. The pass was on for a fraction of a second there to Ronaldo, but the Portuguese captain had to check his run for fear of going offside. You see Guedes here just having a little look to his left, and then rather ran up a cul-de-sac. Piqué. First yellow card of the night. The referee was just waiting there to see what might happen. And as Moutinho challenged for it, then it was Guedes who was caught. Sergio Busquets is the first player to be cautioned then tonight. And Spain have some defending to do. It's a promising position, this, for Portugal, and you know who wants it as well. It's the familiar setup. Will he go for goal? Will he drive it in, hoping to get a touch from a teammate? Everyone knows what's coming. But Portugal do have somebody else out there, just in case the free kick comes in a different direction. It is Ronaldo, it's straight into the wall. Look at the power behind this. Two Portuguese players, though, in the wall, committing the foul. Here's Nacho. Piqué. Gerard Piqué, who will retire from international football for Spain after this World Cup. One of the 6 players in this squad who were involved in 2010 when Spain lifted the trophy. Silva. Ramos. Forward by Iniesta. Silva. Silva's little touch. Costa isn't going to get on the end of that one. Not had a great deal of service so far tonight. Diego Costa. Ronaldo's header. This is William. Pepe. Might well be the last major tournament that we see Pepe and Jose Font together in the heart of the Portuguese defence. Pepe now 35 years of age, Font now 34. Little touch forward from Koke. Costa. Held up by Pepe. Isco. Content to let that ball roll for a Spanish throw. Ramos. Touch from Iniesta. Here's Iniesta again. Andres Iniesta looking to pull it back. And the shot is deflected wide from David Silva. Spain win their second corner. Iniesta crucial in that build-up. All bar one back for Portugal. It was towards Piqué. A little touch from Bernardo Silva, and Portugal are away. It's 3 against 2 here if the ball can be played correctly. Ronaldo in field, and Spain just able to get back. Guedes unable to apply the finishing touch to a scintillating breakaway move. Spain really struggling to get back in numbers. A little touch in field from Ronaldo. But Spain were back. That's twice now that Portugal have broke away from deep inside their own half. Approaching the midway point of the first half. Portugal in front, and they have never lost a World Cup match when they have scored the opening goal. 12 wins out of 13, the other ending all square. And looking to expunge bitter memories from 4 years ago when they lost 4-0 to Germany in their opening match. Toe poke from Bernardo Silva, finds Guerreiro. Ronaldo's in the middle. Long ball forward, looking for Diego Costa, up against Pepe. Pepe gets the header and goes down. Play continues, it's Diego Costa. Can he get the shot away? Costa scores! And while Spain celebrate, Portugal are extremely upset about the manner of that goal. They felt there was a clear foul there on Pepe. There you can see the Portuguese defender down on the ground, but what brilliant skill. VAR is checking for a potential foul by Diego Costa. That check has been completed and the goal stands. There's the incident. Pepe goes down. Look how many defenders are back here for Portugal. Diego Costa all on his own, unable to fire it past Rui Patricio. Portugal won, Spain won. And this match, which promised so much, is at the moment most certainly delivering. Who was it who was saying a few minutes ago that Diego Costa hadn't had much service? Yeah, I'll admit that. It is still swelteringly hot here in Sochi. Such a humid night. But an enthralling, engrossing Group B fixture. Morocco and Iran, the other two teams in this group. Isco. Alba. Here's Iniesta. Alba's continuing his run forward. Oh, it's off the underside of the bar. Diego Costa, can he bundle it in? Rui Patricio with the save. Now the flag is up on this near side. And that may well have been for offside. Isco is asking for VAR to have a review of his shot, but goal line technology would have alerted the referee to the fact that the ball had crossed the line. What an effort that was from Isco. Spain stung by that early Portuguese penalty. Right back in it. The momentum of this match at the moment, certainly with the team in white. Alba. Ramos. Koke. Alba. Silva. Diego Costa. Ball won fairly. Well, you can see there, Bruno Fernandes is going to be cautioned. Well, he thought it was a fair challenge. And initially it didn't appear as though the assistant on this near side had raised his flag. Bruno Fernandes is shown yellow. Silva and Koke standing behind this free kick for Spain. Everybody back for Portugal. Silva. Look at the angle of his run-up if it is to be him. Top corner will be the target, you would presume. Ramos waiting in the penalty area. At the moment he's just in an offside position. The nation awaits. Silva straight into the wall. Clearance not too far though. Koke. Easily away by Font. Guedes. Too high for Ronaldo. Taken down by Silva. Guerrero have made the run on the overlap. Here he is, the fullback. Ronaldo. Here's William. Fernandes. Been a busy evening so far for the Italian official. And as you can see here, the ball, the whole of the ball, did not cross the line. Well, Spain felt there might have been a handball there from Font. Flag was up for an offside against Costa anyway. Here is Costa, scorer of the Spanish equaliser. This is Font. Diego Costa's equaliser after 24 minutes, his first shot on target at a World Cup. Might be a little fresher than the rest. He didn't play for 6 months at the end of last year, you remember, after his dispute with his former club Chelsea in England, before moving back to his former club Atletico Madrid. Incidentally, this Spanish squad have played an awful lot of club football over the last year. Spain's squad have played more club football last season than any other World Cup nation. A total of 85,554 minutes between the 23 of them. Isco will try and keep that in and does so. It's away by Cedric. Iniesta. Silva's in a little bit of room on this near side. Piqué. Iniesta. What an emotional farewell it was for him from Barcelona at the end of last season. Off to pastures new in Japan with Vissel Kobe in the J-League. Foul on Busquets. Busquets. Nacho. Silva. Ramos. Iniesta. Picked up by William. Ronaldo set off on a run ahead of him, but wasn't spotted by the Portuguese midfielder. Portugal's throw, was it? Well, the referee has brought play back. Bernardo Silva took the throw quickly, and Cristiano Ronaldo was away. And actually, the throw was awarded by the referee the other way. See here, the ball goes out of play. Taken very quickly by Silva, but erroneously. Nacho. Isco. Here's Nacho. Patient build-up from Spain. Koke trying to find a way through onto the end of his own pass. One back by Silva. Piqué. Been a good period of play for Spain since their equaliser. Iniesta. Alba had made a run forward, but was in an offside position. Silva loses out. Ramos. Koke. Here's Nacho. Ramos. Isco. Lovely interplay from Spain. The little pullback. Iniesta! Problems mounting for Fernando Santos and Portugal. The man who scored the most important goal in Spanish football history. So close to putting them ahead here. And it might just have got a little touch on the way through as well. All three of Fernando Hierro, the new coach's internationals against Portugal, ended as draws when he was a player. And we have just under 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go in the first half here. Portugal 1, Spain 1. Iniesta. Isco. Can't get a shot away this time. Guedes, the little back heel, was a little blind. Wasn't quite sure who was behind him there. Fortunately for Portugal, William was. Piqué. Costa setting off on a run. Rafael Guerreiro. Hoping not to suffer the same fate in Russia as he did last year at the Confederations Cup when he broke his foot. The Portuguese left back. Silva. João Moutinho. Guerreiro. De Gea having to initially backtrack quickly. Santos, who was in charge of Greece at the last World Cup in Brazil. He reached the round of 16 with Greece, but lost on penalties to Costa Rica. Ramos. Isco.